have seen this is the question you have as part of your sample practical exam. So I create a new project. I named it auto loan. Inside this there is one activity called also activity underscore calculate underscore installments. This is its layout, meaning the interface, and then the Java file is this one, calculate installments.java. First of all, I'm going to design this interface. This change to 19, otherwise you will run into problems. So actually Eclipse goes to the latest automatically. You have to change it back to 19 because the 20th one is for the variable devices, which we are not doing now. So I'm gonna drag and drop radio group, and this control was not there before, it's there now, so you can use this one. Just drag this a little down, the installment years, price, car name, etc. So I've got this space for the radio buttons. I'll drag this and place it over here. So my car type is what? So so I have sedan, car name, right? So I'll call it 60 car name. Then we have price, txt price. This can be a whole number, meaning an integer. And the installment year, txt years. And then what else? We need a button, right? So I have a button here. Call it whatever. btn calc, and give it text calculate. Okay. So you've done the interface. Now yeah, we need to give names to the radio buttons. The radio button is radio sedan, and then we have radio van, so the interface is ready. I need to go back to the Java and do this. Okay. Actually, I need to teach you guys this alignments also. That's something a little difficult, but we'll do a lesson over this later on. Okay. So these two methods, you can delete easily. These two. If you don't want to delete, if you don't want to delete them, you can come here, press minus over here and minus over here also. That minimizes it. So you have more space on your page to work on. After the set content view, you create some more space, and now you want to do what? First thing, this is not a question for marks, but who can tell me where should I start with? Final? Okay, yeah, create references. Final, edit text. Txt name is equal to edit text. Find view by id r.id dot txt name. This is the customer's name, or if you want to write the customer's name, write a customer name. Okay, and you can copy this and paste. Then we need what? Car name. So this is the car name now. And then what else? Let's finish the edit text first. So txt car price, yes. Txt price, and then lastly txt years. txt years. and then what? The radio buttons and the actual button. So final radio button, btn submit, whatever, call it whatever here if you like. Sorry, this is the radio button, so this will be radio sedan. Find view by id r dot id dot radio sedan, and then I'm gonna just copy this, paste twice, just change the values. So we have radio sedan, then we need radio van and radio for four-wheel drive. So let's change this to radio van and radio four-wheel drive. And then the radio button, not the radio button, the submit button. Final btn the calculate button. So I've got the references ready. No problem. Well, there is a problem. If you go to the this problem, you will see there are two errors. It says button cannot be resolved to a type. I don't know what a button is. What do you mean by button? So simply hover your mouse over the button. It will give you suggestion. Please import this. You say yes. Import this, which is Android button. It is giving you in the brackets. It is Android widget. So make sure you keep on saving. References. Who can tell me the next step? Second, please. On-click listener. No marks for this. The question will be coming up soon. Questions rather. Set on-click listener. New. View.onClick listener. Semicolon here. And then hover your mouse just over this error. It will again suggest you to import. The third suggestion is import. Yes, I need to import this. Please import this for me, and then it will go away. Now if you don't see this, the problems over here, you can go to window, show view, and click on console. It will open console, problems, logcat, lint warnings all together. If you don't see it still, you can go and open them individually. Window, show view, console, problems, and then in the other you can filter out logcat, log, you write, give you the suggestion, and all these problems, console, logcat, and lint warnings will come over. Inside if it is only one line, you see, this is if it is true, then go here. Benefits is we are pleased to offer you free 5-year service, 5 years warranty. But if it is better to have brackets around whatever the statement is inside it. These brackets. You see this? Can you look at the board, please, all of you? This brackets tell us that whatever is inside the true, if this was true, then do all this. So these brackets are better to have if it's one statement, but they're optional actually. You can have without this bracket also, if it is only one statement. But let's say if there are more. See, I say benefits is this, and I say intent.put extra also do something. For example, I add something else also here. For example, integer I is equal to whatever. You did something else. So it is inside this if, but you see now there is an error. The else gives me an error. The else is telling me, please put brackets here. I have to put brackets here inside if to enclose whatever is inside if. Then there will be no error. So the brackets should be there to enclose whatever is inside if it is more than one. So why I rename what? Where did I write car type? So I have three radio buttons: radio sedan, radio van, radio four-wheel drive. So this is not a radio button. This benefits is a message I have to display. You look at this. In the end, what you should be, I've given a sample. In the end, you see the result will be according to the user's selection along with the installments and offer details. For example, as below, Miss Mahra, thank you for buying whatever, and this is the benefit. We are pleased to offer you free 5 years warranty. So based on the radio, you get this benefit. If you select van radio, then there's another benefit. You select four-wheel drive radio, then there's another benefit. So I said, if it is sedan, then we are pleased to offer you 5 years warranty. Van, we are pleased to offer you 5 years warranty and 1 year free service. It is four-wheel drive, then I'm going to write here, we are, or let me just copy this. Free service, and there's one more thing, right, for four-wheel drive, and free registration, and free registration. So we've got these three benefits written down in the if and else if and else if. This is how I construct my ifs and else ifs. You see, what happens is, if it's a radio button sedan, this is the benefit. Van, this is the benefit. Four-wheel drive, then this is the benefit. Now, what should be the next thing? What if he has not selected anything? Yes. Now you write else. Now you write that toast.make text. Get application context. What should be the text? Please select at least one car type. Duration toast dot long, length long. Long is, I think, for 3 seconds, and short is for 1 second. Telex regulation. No, I'm a little busy. Tell me. Can you do it quickly? Okay. Okay. So I've made this. If the user did not select anything, you know what? Now it is very important you guys notice this. So let me just disable this for a second. So then I'm going to say if the car price is an integer. You see, now you want to check if the car price was an integer. If it's not an integer, if the user has typed garbage, then it will give you an exception, remember? So that exception should be caught. So all of this should be inside try catch. You remember try catch? So all of this we will keep inside try catch to display the correct message if it comes. Try, bracket open, and here catch, also catches bracket open. Everything we have written should be inside try and catch. Why? Because you remember the exercises we have done, it will give us error, the correct error, that you have not written the correct name, or that there should be no numbers in the name, or there should be only numbers in the car price, etc. like this. So we need to do this try catch, and when it converts into integer, it will throw exception if there is an error in typing. Here also and here also, and then you can display. Now what exception does this all this throw? How will I know what is the exception coming from here? Yeah. So I place my mouse over here. It will tell me number format exception. Let's place my mouse over here. Is there any exception? No exception. There is no problem here. There is no exception that comes on the two string from the two string also. No exception from here. So it comes from the, if you take your mouse over here, it will give you. We're just coming with 1 second. The methods, if you bring your mouse over them, it will give you this. You see the parse int, it will tell you throws number format exception. This problem can come from here. If you hover your mouse over the other parse int, it will also show you like this. Hover your mouse over get text, it will show you some details but no exception. On toString, some details but no exception. There is no error that can come from here. So whatever error can come, you catch it. So let's say is checked. Is there any error that can come from here? Any exception? No. So only this number format exception. You catch this exception, then you will treat it accordingly. So you come to the catch and write this number format exception. Give it any name like NFE. No. So it is more related. NFE. Number format exception. Exact name, number format exception. And here you type do the toast.makeText.